Happy Labor Day, everybody. Enjoy this nice fire with me. Perfect end to a nice long weekend. Get my gear out. Let's test it. This time with a gimbal. One of you all let me know when I should add some more wood on this thing. The temperature just dropped a bit. The hot tub can get like almost this hot if I put it on overdrive, Cap. Against my better judgment, I am not filming from the hot tub, but I really was tempted. I got you. There's plenty of stuff out there, relaxing strolls, and I figured let's just try filming a fire. All right, I'm getting cold. Hold on. I'm throw some more logs on here. Don't mind the Mickey bathing suit. I was ready to go in the hot tub. I'm not kidding. Oh, you in trouble sleeping outside? Yes, actually I am. You got it, Cap. I have been locked out. You're not going to believe this, but let's see if we can get it to show up. There you go. It should be, but that the whole drinking on stream thing. White Claw, yes. How's my audio, by the way? The cricket's drowning me out, or can you hear me okay? Nice. Those crickets, they come in handy though when I start telling jokes. Yeah, the crickets are on point. You know, Long Island in the summer. And my back's on fire. That's interesting. Not even kidding. I'm not going to show you, but that spark burned a hole right through my shirt. Play cool. Play cool, James. They find a way in. I got some in the garage myself. Pretty much nothing you can do about it, unless you want to like fog your whole garage. Or your basement. Oh, those are the big ones, right? Dozer, if you don't know, Dozer is my dog. He tries to eat them. Not very successful at it. Black crickets and black squirrels. Yeah, here we get the gray squirrels and the brown crickets. Does he ever catch them? My dog cannot catch anything, like not even a ball. Not a jumper, yeah. Soldier's mostly a lab too. He's tall, but he just does not like jumping. Just 59 more days I can be doing this on Disney property, in the bubble, under the dome. I'm glad Vader has aspirations. Oh, that's the reason you can't dunk? Got it. I was gonna say they made a whole movie about that. Hey, goofy guy, what's going on? So yeah, I was saying 59 days out, cap's 39. Just can't wait to get back down there. We got, from JJ recommending Yak and Yeti, and then thanks to Cap, we got some cuisine suggestions from that. This is why I don't own a basketball hoop. Yeah, goofy guy. I've been just keeping the link alive. I changed my mind on that whole thing. I'm just going to leave him up. Eventually, I hope things click. What's going on? Obviously, you guys see the subscriber count jumping the way it's jumping. And you've heard other people talk about this. I'm just promoting shorts, and that shorts audience is huge, but they don't like lives. So I'm going to just keep plugging away at it. Start doing this a little bit more. Get on camera. When I'm at Disney, I'll be doing some stuff, and hopefully we can grow the live viewer base a bit. Oh yeah. It's incredible. I mean, if you really want to put the money into it, you can promote 10, 15 shorts at once and grow. And I'm not ashamed of that. That was my plan. I want the numbers. I want to attract an audience of live viewers. That's next. Just keep going. That's it. So the original plan, I was actually going to show the hot tub mix scenario where I'm projecting a stream on the cover. When the cover's open, it's nice and white, perfect spot to project something. So I got the stream going on the hot tub cover. I got the music on, fire in the background, but that was just a little too much to set up tonight. Yeah, Goofy Guy, that would be amazing if I could get that placard. Maybe stop the massive push and just let it chill and mellow, and then grow that live audience. So people love fire, but you know what I learned? You can't promote a video on YouTube with fireworks in the title. They do not want to push that out. Exactly. Nighttime entertainment. That's been my go-to lately. Ha! Yeah, it's the motion detector on my shed camera. Forgot to turn it off before I started. So I'm trying to be real still, but there's a float in the pool that keeps tripping it. I may get up and take it out. Yeah, Cap, really, if it says fireworks in the title or description, it will just deny you to promote it. It will say unfit for advertisement. Let's practice moving around with this thing. I'm actually going to go take that float out of the pool. Gimmel's a little hot. Might be a little too close to the fire. Oh, there we go. So entertaining, right? This water is about 89 degrees. Don't ask me what my electric bill is. I won't tell. There she is in the dark. Good old hot tub remix right there. You can't see it at all. All right, let's reset the shot. So what was I saying? We got Yak and Yeti. We were able to get a Beacon barrel for 6 of us, which should be interesting. Most of us like seafood. But this year, because we have, little Ella this time, we're skipping out on most of the like ultra fine dining that we love to do. Just gonna see how it goes. But we're gonna do Chef Mickey's first night, see if my daughter is or is not terrified of Mickey and Minnie and friends. Oh, agreed, Cap. I got a video of James when he was, I'm going to say 4. I think he was 4 when we first went, or maybe 5. As an adult, yeah. But just to see the look on the kid's face and it was his first time meeting Mickey. We didn't even go to the parks yet. We went to Chef Mickey's, and it was amazing for him. That's kind of what sold me on Disney right there. I'm sure she had plenty of great experiences, though. Well, the she won't remember conversation happened because we discussed Cinderella's royal table. She's 13 years old. She still lights up, and she's, oh wow, that's cute. She likes Alice. That's nice. So yeah, Emily was like, "No, we're not doing Cinderella's royal table. Your daughter's going to be 9 months old. What's wrong with you?" Basically. So but we'll save that for the next trip. We were trying to think. I mean, I know it's probably very easily searchable, but like, what rides can a 9-month-old actually go on? Probably like Small World and any of those dark rides that don't have drops. I'm not sure about Pirates. That may be a little much. I hear you, Cap. Anytime I see Mando walking around, I just need to get the napkin out. Okay, anything without a seatbelt. Good. So Pirates, Small World. I don't know, does Dumbo have a seatbelt? Oh, that's great. I never had an interaction in Galaxy's Edge yet. I mean, you can't count when you're online for rides, but outside in Galaxy's Edge? My son did, though. Chewbacca said hello to him. And then he stopped and did like a flash mob dance with a bunch of kids. It was pretty amazing. Nice, okay. Dumbo is on the list. I can understand that. Mando's a little intimidating with the full mask, and if you, I don't know if she watched the show beforehand, but then you have that whole, his persona. Oh, yes, People Mover, of course. I'm sure Emily would be in chat helping me with this, but she's probably putting Ella to bed right now. But, oh, now we get to figure out how that rider swap works. I think that my son can ride twice because we have the baby and he gets to go back on, so that's going to be great for him. Yeah, I love the show too. I don't think I can talk to Mando either. I'm not very good with character interactions. I try. This firewood is dry as a bone. I'm going through it so quick. 1 second. Throwing some more on there. I'm going to try not to go on fire again. Oh, okay, so they do it like at the front of the lightning lane line. I see. For some reason, I thought that you had to walk through the queue with your kid and like stand there where they queue up on the ride vehicles, but that makes a lot more sense. Gotcha. I am. You're hearing vehicles from Sunrise Highway, yes. let me see if I can get that on camera. That way is the Southern State Parkway. So I'm kind of nestled in a little corner between the two. It does get a little noisy at night. They still race their motorcycles in Isla Terrace, man. That is a long-standing tradition here. Go up a little bit, catch the top of the flame. There we go. Oh no, I guess about 15 years ago, a bunch of biker bars opened around here. And then it just became like Harley City. It's like, you know, Daytona, Long Island. Every summer night, usually around midnight, just up and down the block. Yeah, and it's usually guys who have no business being on a motorcycle. I won't get into more detail, but you kind of can get what I'm talking about. You know, like, you can tell if they have low tire pressure. But I make that joke because I can. I was one of them. I watched Sons of Anarchy. I decided I'm getting a Harley. I dropped that Harley and slid into a brick wall, and then I sold that Harley. Yeah, but it wasn't going very fast. It was kind of like going into a parking lot, getting a little anxious, hitting the wrong, hitting buttons and making things happen the wrong way. I got up, looked around, said nobody saw. All right, I'm good. Picked up the bike and went right back home. Oh yeah, Ducati would kill me. I'm 43 now, and I'm like struggling to stand up off the couch. That's a nice ride. I never got to do a long ride. I mean, I had a Harley Sportster 1200, so I mean, it was nice, but it wasn't like the King. So I don't know if I could have done a long ride on it. All right, Cap. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good night. Happy Labor Day. Hey, sky's the limit. Welcome. Yeah, we've had a pretty good evening so far. I threw some more wood on the fire, burned a hole in my shirt. Yeah, it's a little chilly, about 70-ish with a little breeze. You missed it before. We were talking about all the rides that Ella can go on. So it's pretty much anything without a seatbelt. So we're going to make up a whole list and get that all figured out. I got a question for you. What are you most looking forward to on this trip? How are those fires doing in Montana? You get them out? It'll be like the first time for me. It's been, yeah, how long has it been? Last time you went with us? Ah, sorry. I know those fires can get out of control. This one isn't. I think I need to put some more wood on it. Wow, so that had to be, what, 2018? Yeah, it's been a bit. Things have changed since then. Well, sit tight. I'm going to make it a little nicer. It needs some more wood. I'll be right back. Meant to do that. There we go. Let me catch up on the chat. Thanks for sharing it out. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're not going to get hundreds of viewers with this, but we're starting out, We have the passive streams, and I'm going to start doing a little more interactive streams. Get some stuff to talk about, Disney related. Maybe turn it into a little podcast type of thing eventually. Oh, no worries. I type on my phone most of the time. In fact, in about 10 minutes, I think Ron's going to be showing Happily Ever After. You guys feel free to pop over there and watch the fireworks show. I'll be here when it's done. Yes, the animatronic of Walt is in Disneyland, and they will be adding one to Carousel of Progress. They just announced that at D23. Oh, now that's a fire. Anybody see that Goody Goo Goo? I said, oh Lord, it's a fire. And I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Just realizing this is like one of the torches that they have at the Polynesian. Obviously, they do not use wood. I don't know. That would be pretty weird if they added him to the People Mover. He'd just be sitting in one of the cars. It was a show. I forget the exact name. It was A Wonderful Life or something like that. It's in a theater in Disneyland, and you go and basically watch his spiel. In Walt Disney World, from what they're saying, he's going to do the intro to Carousel of Progress before they get to the first scene. No, not yet, but it's coming. Oh, don't worry, we're going to hit up everything. We have plenty of time. Yes, that's a rare one for Ron. Ella can go on any ride that doesn't require a seatbelt. Thank you, Captain Crunch, for explaining that. And on the rides that she can't go on, we can do the rider swap up at the Lightning Lane entrance, I believe. And James will get to ride everything twice. Along with one of the parents, I believe. This will be the first time we're using something like that, so we will figure it out. Well, it can be if they let one adult go back. We can all take turns being that adult. Ha, okay. Yeah, that worked. I got you. You're going to love the view from the room, by the way. I think I should take a second streaming device and add that camera to my camera stream for while we're down there, because we're going to have a nice clear shot of the castle from the balcony. I cannot wait. Yes, and you get to experience two holidays in one trip. You'll see the full decor of Halloween, and then overnight it will evaporate, and you'll start seeing Christmas. She is trying as hard as she can to get them to pop through. Yes, but remember, keep it light because it can get very hot and you don't want an elaborate costume when everyone's sweating. I don't think so. I mean, if you check out one of Ron's party videos, they have the cadaver Dans. They are zombies. Now, me personally, obviously number one is the Boo to You parade, but number two, Rusty Cutlass. Cannot wait to see Rusty Cutlass on Halloween night. Yes, that's correct from what I understand. Even though I did see some people in a full helmet, like a Darth Vader outfit, I believe the rule is no face masks. We booked the Yak and Yeti. I encourage you to check that menu. That's going to be, from what I understand, a very good dinner. Rusty Cutlass is a pirate band. They play outside by Pirates of the Caribbean. And they do some, we call them parody songs. In addition to some sea shanties and a lot of fun. Then you have the Hitchhiking Ghosts. Then we have to get in line for Haunted Mansion and see Lady Carlotta. And of course, trick-or-treating. The dancers in Animal Kingdom. I'm trying to think. Who's dancing over there? I know the gorillas dance around a bit. Yeah, well, you know you can grab, you're going to get an allergy-friendly bag when you check in. And then the cast members will know to give you specific candy. Oh, in Harambe Market. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. What now? see. No wheat. But if you have not watched a party video, I don't know if you want spoilers or not. But it's an amazing party. There's DJs all over the place, in addition to everything else. Got the Hocus Pocus stage show, the special fireworks, a ton of holiday-specific snacks, many of which I believe are gluten-free. We'll check that. Many are not. It will. It may be a bit crowded, but just be prepared for it. I have to check the timings of everything. I'm going to try and stream maybe Powerline Max and head over to Frontierland, try and catch the Cadaver Dans, and then hang out for the parade. So maybe streaming for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Oh, Disney Dad of One. Yeah, I know him from Instagram. Was he in the chat? Oh, there's a little trick, by the way, if you're watching on the computer. It does not usually work on iPhones. But if you fast forward, just, hit the speed 2 or 3 times, it will catch up a little bit if I seem to be lagging to your messages. James Jr. is right here talking to you. You might not have remembered that. James the Third is upstairs. He does not want to be on stream, so he stayed up. Double junior, junior. It's okay. Be very wary of those promotions. The crickets are all over the place back here. It's a cricket summer. Adds to the ambiance. Yeah, Dozer doesn't know how to handle himself around fire. Yes, he goes right up to it. And then he can't control that tail. Sometimes he'll turn around, wagging his tail in it. So we keep him away from the fire. Yes, you will. Dozer and Charlie the cat will be babysat by Gramps. It's like, yeah, my bit rate's pretty good. So what you got to do is fast forward your video and just let it run at, 3 times speed until it stops. And then you'll be as live as you can get. I would love to know how to handle 100 people chatting. That hasn't happened for me yet. So for anyone who just joined us, we are just having fun, sitting by the fire, discussing future Disney plans and recommendations. If anyone has dining recommendations, feel free to drop them in chat. You're going to tap the video or click the video, look for the gear icon, and you'll find an option to adjust the speed. That's how you do that. But again, it only really works on the computer. It works on Apple TV, Fire TV, but I've never gotten it to work properly on the iPhone. There you go, you got it to work. Yes, we can request a crib. Or like a pack and play type of thing. I'm not sure what they bring you. Hey, Miles from Main Street. What's going on? It's a beautiful night, especially next to the fire because it's kind of chilly. We're hanging out, talking Disney plans. I threatened a few people that I was going to get in the hot tub. We got to pack and play. Okay, good to know. Well, sky's the limit. We can put the pack and play in your room. I don't mind. Miles, if this chat gets over 15 people, I'll do a poll. I know. I see. I have 2 yeses. Well, in the winter with the hot tub, you can literally do that. You do that, Miles. Just don't get in trouble. What's Ron waiting on the next Starlight now? Chomps, how you doing? Yeah, I wanted to do a live stream where I'm actually interacting with people. Change it up a little bit. They're trying to get me to go in the hot tub. There's like a 90% chance that it will happen. Hi, Simmy. We unpacked the Donald and the Minnie. We loved them so much. My son absolutely loved the Donald. Yes, those New England campfires. Funny story. When we first moved into this house, I had a nice fire going like this. And one of the neighbors called the fire department. They came in the backyard with the hose. They were like, we need to put that out. Oh, that's awesome, Jomps. We're going to do a poll. I'll cut it down even if we get 10 in here. Poll goes up. Do I go in the hot tub or do I not? That's right. Yes, Sky's the Limit does a cleaning business in Montana. Hello, Kristen. All right, I guess this hot tub dip is looking like it's actually going to happen. Well, I am wearing a bathing suit. I had originally planned on starting the stream from the hot tub, but out of respect for Captain Crunch, I did not. Oh, I bet. I love old Disney stuff. My aunt, she didn't even know I was into Disney, and my aunt one year bought me this Christmas train set, and it was an antique. Every train had a snow globe on it. Just amazing stuff. I love it. Thank you, Kristen. If I go in the hot tub, I'm still going to train the camera on the fire because I don't think anyone wants to look at me. Some kind of filter. Just, yeah, the pixelated one. See how dry my stock of firewood is? This stuff is burning up so fast. No, Chops, I'm not. That Montana sky is beautiful. It's like no matter where you are. I say it's legal, sky's the limit. Yes, Miles, this is my backyard. Chomps, I gotta remember that. I'll get that Disney hot tub all to myself. It is. You can just about make out the white door on the side of it. Oh, I guess you could say it's a Disney hot tub. I was going to go all out tonight. I was going to flip up the cover. The cover is white underneath. And I was going to project the stream, one of these streamers, onto the cover while I was in the hot tub. Set up the whole hot tub mix that we all know from Ron's stream. Hi, Eileen Ash. How are you? Thank you, chumps. The heat's getting to this camera. It's a little blurry. Wow, I just made it a lot worse. Yes, I'm testing out the camera, the gimbal, the whole setup. Oh, that's okay, chomps. No problem. You are going to miss hot tub time, though. Wow, we got 12. All right, let me see if I can get this to not be blurry. There we go. Whoop. Hi. We're gonna go vertical here. Nice. See, I'm not the only one to just randomly shove my face into a live stream by accident. Thank you, chomps. I really, I do appreciate that some people are really enjoying that stuff. All right, so I got to set the gimbal down. I'm going to put some more wood in the fire, and then we will fire up this hot tub. It's going to happen tonight. Let me just recenter our fire pit. There we go. All right. See, Mickey bathing suit. All right. Gonna go set up the gimbal over there. Let's take a little walk. Let's see. That is going to block our view. Yep, that heater is right in the way. Yeah, chomps. This is the bathing suit that I found on the cruise ship. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to put you guys down and clear that view. Well, thanks for watching, I appreciate double streaming. All right, I'm opening up the hot tub. We'll be going in the next 2 minutes. The music. I got to be careful about the music. I want this stream to be not blocked when I'm done. All right, let's fix this shot. Whoa, okay. Got to get my gimbal fingers ready. Jeez, this thing is sensitive. There we go. Miles, I tried. I could not make it work. Yes, Eileen. In East Islip, our kids go back on Thursday, so my son is happy to have a couple more days. Hey, wait, let me see if I can get my lights on. Well, that's unfortunate. The hot tub mix did have lights. They do appear to not be working right now. Nick of time, how are you? You know, you did miss it. I had 2 cans of Monster. So I'm ready to be up all night long, even though I have to work tomorrow. All right, hold on. Let me flip it to face cam for a second. Yeah, I didn't think you could see me very well. It's very dark back here. You talked me into it. We're going to do it. I'm getting in the hot tub. Oh, it's hot. Somebody maxed it out. Wow. Emily, welcome. All right, I suppose we need some sort of proof, right? Okay. I know you can't see it, but I'm in the hot tub. I promise. That's... All right, now I have to use the other hand to touch the phone and put us back on the fire. Well, let's match up that glare. Hold on. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. Oh my goodness, a 1950 vintage Scuba Donald? You guys have the coolest stuff. Eileen, it was. It was an amazing day. Emily, how's Ella? Did she go to bed? I was thinking I can put the bubbles on, but it might be too loud to hear me. A little more ambiance. Let's see how this sounds. You guys tell me if it's too loud. That's on low. There you go. Now you got the relaxing sounds of a hot tub and a fire. Who could ask for more? I just might, Miles. We have to convince Captain Crunch to come in here. Just tell him I didn't show anything. And when I say come in here, I mean in the chat. He does not have to come in the hot tub. Yes, Nick, the summer Yule log. could have put on my new Spotify album that has all the hype music for my stream. I just don't think it fits the vibe. Oh, 100%, Miles. We go in the hot tub on Christmas Eve every year. Thank you, Eileen. Yes, exactly, Nick. That's the next album I'm going to put out on Spotify of my stream music. I'm going to do the chill version. Then we can use that for this. Turn this into a regular thing. I mean, we were talking a lot of Disney before. Don't mind the plane, by the way. Just let that pass. Live right by Islip Airport. We'll have a few more of those for sure. So earlier we were discussing recommendations for Disney trips. We were on dining and tips. It's unbelievable, James. Oldest Sims game is my kids are 30 and 34. Wow. Poly Tower over Christmas, then Boardwalk for February, Bay Lake in May. You guys made the best move ever. You are gonna love it so much. I mean, I know if you look up DVC online, you get a whole lot of negativity about it, and I'm glad that you went for it. It's amazing. Are you owners at Poly, or did you buy somewhere else? Awesome. They had a good deal going. We actually added on this year from Poly to our existing contract, and yeah, it was too good to pass up. So happy for you guys. Now you need the APs to go with it, unless you have them already. Yeah, Eileen, I agree, but I always have trouble leaving from that airport. Like, there's never the right flight at the right time for me, so I always wind up going to LaGuardia anyway. Thanks, Miles. How's the baby, by the way? That's right, Emily. 59 days. Theme park view. Can't wait. Four months, congratulations. Ella was just 7 months 2 days ago. It well for me it's deceiving, chums, because I am a little bit of an older dad. I have a 12-year-old and a 7-month-old. Yes, 53, Herbie the Love Bug. I'm just 10 years behind you, bud. But thank you very much. 10 plus 10 plus 10. You guys are a little tilted. I'm trying to get the perfect shot. Even more tilted. Man, I need some lessons. There we go. Miles, I got you. No, you can quote lyrics in my chat as long as it's, PG-13. Not weird at all, chums. Gluten-free chocolate cookies, mid and long. Oh, yeah, so you're having some Tates. Chops. This gimbal likes to play games. Go down. Look, I have a hidden Mickey in the lens flare there. Leave him right there in the fire. Yeah, Emily, I don't know if you caught it, but the lights in the hot tub officially went kaput tonight. That's just a sign right there. We have a ghostly Mickey head in our fire. It means things are going to work out. No, sky's the limit. That was a total fluke. I'm not sure how that happened, but I love it. Chomps, yes, there were lights built into the hot tub. They worked up until the moment I tried to put them on tonight. They went on, then they flickered and went off, and they're done. So Nick, the aurora was only able to be seen like in the recent years one time where I live, and I missed it. I'm going to regret that for a long time. Now, sky's the limit. Up in Montana, you may have a better chance of seeing that. Yeah, Chomps, it could be. I mean, the hot tub was installed, I think we're going on 5-6 years now. Hasn't needed service once. So I'll take it if the lights are the first thing to go. Playing with the gimbal again. We got to learn how to use this before the Booty-U parade. So we got to lock it in on one axis, right? Keep Mickey in the fire. Whoa, come on, Mickey, come back. And we go with a rotate. All right, there we go. Yeah, Chomps, we use it every winter. That's actually when we use it the most. We crank it up to 104. You get in here, there could be 2 feet of snow. When you get out, you are not cold. I actually get out and did snow angels. And yes, I do need a Ron 101, how to use a gimbal class. That would be very helpful. Oh, I see, Nick. I totally missed that. I usually get the news of the aurora alerts. No, sky's the limit. That Mickey ghost is just completely by chance. The angles of the lens flare, You know, there are 3 lenses on the back of the iPhone, so it could have something to do with it. I'm not sure. But it's amazing, and it's on topic, and I love it. It's a bit of a quick walk, chumps. It's about 30 feet away to the garage door where I have to go upstairs. Yeah, Emily did fall out of the hot tub. That's true. I know someone's got to screenshot that, or I'll catch it later on the replay. That's amazing. Perfect Instagram post. Wow, -9. Okay, I have not done the hot tub in -9. I think the coldest maybe was 20 degrees. While we're talking about hot tub drama, another fun fact, there was once I don't know if pigeons can get rabies, but there was a real gnarly looking pigeon that attacked Emily and James in the hot tub. And it was all caught on the ring cam. That pigeon looked like he was like one of the leading roles on Oz. It was a scary pigeon. No, that video, I've been sworn to keep that video in the private archives. That is true. Emily was like, I'm out of here. James was in the hot tub. Mom. You're on your own, kid. We do need some more tiki paraphernalia back here. No, you really don't want to see me. Yeah, Nick, exactly. Yeah, let me see if I can flip the cam without breaking anything. There you go. Proof I'm in the hot tub. You can hear it. I splashed. Oh, there you go. Make some splashing noises. Eh? Read your mind. How's everybody doing? I'm reading chat down here, sorry. Emily, you sure you're not coming out? Got to send someone in here. Our fire's going down. We need someone to build it back up. Okay. By the way, while I have FaceTime, thank you everybody who came in here. I'm not ending yet, but I appreciate you guys watching, trying to build my live audience up, and this is really helping me. Thank you. Let me flip the camera back. Yeah, Nick, thanks. The plan is hopefully I can turn this into a regular thing where I'm either hanging out somewhere at my house or somewhere cool and just talking Disney, you know? Kind of a little different than walking through the parks, and helps people plan. Like, I just got some great tips tonight for doing Disney with an infant. Still looking for restaurant recommendations. I know I got JJ to give up Yak and Yeti. We're definitely doing that one. The crickets, the funny thing about crickets is that they're so relaxing when you hear them outside, and when you hear them inside, it's a whole different story, isn't it? Buc-ee's. I don't know where the nearest Buc-ee's is, but it might be in Florida. The Yak and Yeti is in Animal Kingdom. And supposedly it's a very good place. We have never been there. Ah, South Carolina, okay. Eileen, no, but it's definitely in the plans. We will be doing that. Yes, they have Yeti steak. I guess it would be easier to have yak steak, but probably neither of those. Oh, you know it was, Emily. I am a dad. I'm obligated to make at least 5 dad jokes a day. Yes, you got it, sky's the limit. I don't know if you're going to be able to see Tally because you said you didn't want tickets to the Christmas party. We were talking about it before. I could just hear Tally like going after Emily. 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 You're on the naughty list. Oh, no, no, no. He's in the Christmas parade at the Christmas parties. Emily's probably saying she's on the nice list. Yeah, see? You don't know what list you're on until Tally is in front of you with his enormous pencil and finds you on that list. Yes, James is doing the Christmas party, but he's not doing Jollywood. Emily and I are going to go solo to Jollywood. I knew you were going to be timing it. Emily's my lifeguard. I've been in here for hours before. That could be a you thing. Hollywood, jolly for Christmas, Jollywood. I don't know. I liked it. Well, unfortunately, Ron will be leaving town. He's going on a 2-week cruise from the UK back to Port Canaveral. And I believe he's most likely leaving on the 31st. If we have any chance, we can meet him on the 10th, on the 30th when we get there. Hey, Gagey. Nick, I have imported pirate water direct from Orlando. Bromine and all. But yes, so we'll miss Ron, but we're going to try and find park hoppers. We're going to try and find Josh and Jenna, say hello to them. Cannot talk like a pirate. There's a video of me attempting that on my YouTube channel. You can feel free to look that up. And it's full of pirate jokes. If my mods can post the link if they know how. Well, that doesn't sound great, Gagey. Emily, let me know if you're still around. Yes, when we end it, you got to play Hot Tub Remix on the patio speakers. That's how we're going to go out. Very true, Nick. Just hope our little tranquil hot tub fire pit hangout helps. So Emily, because I can't remember anything, what other notable restaurants did we book? We did a lot of character dining. I know we did Hollywood and Vine. $1900 Park Fair. Artist Point, yes. Paradise Senior is in his apartment downstairs, probably sleeping, and there are no lyrics to Jazz Carnival. But we can make them up. Ah, Beer Garden, yes. Well, he's going to love the Germany Pavilion. Might be bringing home an authentic Stein. Oh, Chef Art Smith's. Yes, yes. That's going to be a good one. I'm excited for that. We did, and it's going to be a first for us. And sky's the limit. If you didn't know, we're also going to be there for food and wine. So there's plenty of nice new snacks and foods and all kinds of cuisine that you can't normally get. It's going to be great. Ohana means family. Yes. We booked Ohana for the nudes, the noodles, you know. And the unlimited steak. Trick is, don't fill up on anything else. Eat the steaks. Yeah, Nick, I'm probably going to do something there. Like, I know I promised Emily I wasn't going to stream too much, but I just have a feeling it's going to happen. Oh, if you don't know the luxury of a Lapu Lapu, you are going to need to look at a full 30-minute YouTube video on it. Promises were made to be broken. Very true, Nick. The hot tub's bubbling. Yeah, so I figured we're definitely going to stream parts of the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I'm sure that, you know, one of the big guys is going to be streaming from there, so we'll have a small group, but this is great practice for me. I love doing it. The passives were fun, extremely fun to build. They took a lot of time. They still give me headaches every now and then. But then you go to what's next, right? The next step for me is doing a little bit more live interactive streaming. And that's Monday night story time. Nick, so do I. Doesn't matter. Yes, thanks. Sky's the limit. I'm also bringing the Sony to take some nice ride video. I don't want to spend the whole trip working, but I want to collect as much B-roll and ride video as I can, so I can actually make some content. I've exhausted our home video. Yeah, there's a lot of us Disney fanatics on Long Island. Did I say that with the appropriate accent? Long Island? The only thing about the triple party trip is it's going to be exhausting. Lots of late nights. But you know, if you go to Disney, it is not a relaxation vacation. I mean, you can make it one if you'd like to stay at the resort and hang out by the pool, but the true Disney fanatics do not do that. 9 miles on Saturday. That's good practice. We're going to be doing 25 miles a day. That's mostly because we take like whatever lightning lane is available and wind up zigzagging across any park we're in. But we get those steps in, man. That's true. You went uphill. One day I'll tell you a story about a guy who went uphill. Decisions were made on St. Thomas. Jack did go up a hill. I can't argue with that. Oh man, I remember that. That's like a core memory for me. Going over to Graham's house, watching Price is Right. Bob Barker with his 2-foot skinny microphone. Barker's Beauties, yep. I'm gonna have to go watch some reruns now. Is Game Show Network still a thing? That's what YouTube is for. Oh, nice, Nick. I'll check that out. Got all those old ones like Press Your Luck. What was the tic-tac-toe board? Oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of that one. Hollywood Squares, Hollywood Squares. Yes, Pyramid. Eileen, Bob Barker was great. I'm sure some interesting things happened back in the 70s. So, but. Just looking at our ghost hidden Mickey, it's transforming into random flashes. Emily, hit us with some Jazz Carnival. %50 volume. It is. It's trying, Nick. Oh, I have faith in you. Suddenly dubstep, yeah. All right, you can turn it up a little. All right, guys, this is what made Hot Tub Mix the Hot Tub Mix. It all started with an Instagram story Ron happened to see and love, and we get Hot Tub Mix every time at Epcot now. So, thank you all for joining me tonight. This was an excellent experience. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I can just tell I'm going to want to do this again real soon. that's it. I'm going to thank Emily for being my mod tonight and my DJ. And I'm going to thank all of you who stayed and watched. I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Good night.